All right, today we're really digging into a powerful concept from a daily devotion. It's titled Wrestling with God, A Path to Transformation.
Hmm.
And our mission, really, for this deep dive is to unpack how those, profound struggles we face in life aren't some kind of punishment,
Right.
but actually maybe a catalyst, a springboard even, for cruelly building something new inside us.
Yeah, and to really anchor this, it helps to go back to that ancient, really pivotal story of Jacob at the Jabbok River.
Okay.
We often think of him wrestling with his past, literally running toward this terrifying reunion with Esau, his brother he cheated.
Right, estranged brother. Very scary.
Exactly. But the devotion, it sheds a bit of a surprising light on why that nighttime struggle with a mysterious divine figure was so important.
How so?
Well, it emphasizes that the encounter wasn't about God trying to break Jacob or punish him. It was really about profound personal revelation, transformation. I mean, Jacob's own words capture it, right? I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared.
There's a depth there beyond just, surviving the night.
Okay, so building on that desperate night, the devotion takes us to its first kind of crucial insight, which is this surprising truth that God shapes us through struggle. Jacob wrestled all night, and yes, he came out limping. We all know that part.
Yeah, limp is famous.
Right. But what's truly profound here, and it feels like a paradox, is that the devotion points out God allowed this intense fight. He let it happen, not to break Jacob,
No.
but specifically to bring about a blessing. That limp wasn't just, a defect.
Right, it wasn't a punishment.
It was a physical mark of a spiritual transformation, like a constant reminder of his new identity, Israel. It kind of forces you to ask, where are our own limps actually markers of blessing?
And that's the connection, isn't it? This ancient story isn't just like history. It connects directly to your own experience listening right now.
What's fascinating here is this idea that God truly doesn't waste our pain, our struggles. I mean, whether it shows up as fear or deep regret or just feeling weak, those are often the very places where he shapes us most effectively. This kind of fight, it serves to humble us, definitely, to grow us.
Yeah.
And crucially, maybe, to remind us that we need something far beyond ourselves. It's the discomfort that pushes us towards a deeper reliance.
So that's a really powerful shift in perspective for someone maybe grappling with a deep struggle right now. What's the first practical step the devotion suggests to really embody that question? What is God doing in me through this?
Yeah, good question. It says, essentially, be real with God in prayer.
Just be honest.
Totally. Pour out your heart before him. Like the psalm says, God is a refuge for us. It's about shifting your focus maybe from just, how can I get out of this?
Right, escape.
To ask you, what is this struggle building in me? What's the purpose here?
Okay. But going back to Jacob, what fueled his terror before this whole wrestling thing? And how did that shift during the match?
Right.
That seems to bring us to the devotion's second big insight. Peace comes when we cling to God, not control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before meeting Esau, Jacob was terrified, understandably.
Yeah.
He prayed really honestly, just laid out all his fears. But then, during that wrestling match, he didn't just fight back defensively. He clung on.
He held on tight.
Fiercely.
Yeah.
Asking for a blessing. He literally refused to let go until he got it.
Wow. Okay, so clinging, not controlling.
And that really raises an important question for all of us, doesn't it? There's this universal human thing. We try to fix everything ourselves.
Oh, definitely. We want to manage it all.
We want to control the outcome. But the source material is pretty clear. True peace doesn't come from controlling our circumstances. It just doesn't.
So where does it come from?
It comes when we stop striving so hard, stop trying to manage every little detail, and instead we start holding on to God, clinging to him.
And that clinging, it's not passive.
No, not at all. The devotion clarifies that. It's an active, determined reliance. It's like Jacob refusing to release his grasp. That's where the real trust, that unshakable trust, is actually forged in that tenacious grip.
Okay, so practically speaking then, what can you actually do if you want that kind of peace?
We'll prioritize prayer. That's key.
Pray first, not last resort.
Exactly. Pray first. Like Proverbs says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Trusting there's a deeper wisdom than what you can see right now. And it also means letting go of pride, admitting where you're weak, maybe where you need help, and then intentionally, consciously putting your situation into God's hands, just like Jacob eventually did.
Okay. So we've taken quite a journey today. Understanding struggles can be transformative.
Yeah.
And that peace isn't found in gripping control tighter, but actually in actively clinging to something or someone greater.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we kind of zoom out, connect this to the bigger picture, the ultimate takeaway from Jacob's whole experience, it really boils down to one powerful word from the source material: surrender.
Surrender.
Surrender. So maybe the thought to leave you with today is this.
Yeah.
What does it truly mean for you in your own life right now to surrender to God? Not giving up, but that active clinging surrender we talked about. What deeper shaping or what unexpected peace might you find there when you sort of release your white knuckle grip on control and instead embrace that tenacious clinging? Something to think about.